Monday, September 14th will be my last Buoy 10 update. Today's update will be it. I'm heading back upriver towards Bonneville. Thank you everyone for watching down here. It was actually really cool to meet so many new people and have people come by the boat and come alongside out there on the water and say that they really appreciated this, and the support that I had online was immense. So thank you very much. It's really cool being able to share that information and help other people enjoy this fantastic fishery down here. So hopefully it helped you guys, and I hope everyone caught a lot of fish this year. I know that we did. It was had its ups and downs, to say the least, but it was still a lot of fun. So again, this will be my last Buoy 10 update from down here in Astoria. I'll try and do a couple updates while I'm up in Bonneville as well, and try and do some tech tips on how to target those fish up in that area. And hopefully we can find some up there. Sounds like the bite's been pretty decent, so that's why I'm heading upriver and leaving here. And the reason why is because the coho that we expected just haven't shown. Last year this time we were catching, it was a 3 coho per person limit, and we were tagging out the boat in a matter of a couple hours. But that push of fish just hasn't shown up, and we got to keep the client's interest in mind, so we're heading upriver. Today, here's what happened. So if you are going to be coming down here, there actually were a few fish that showed up today, at least for us. So it started out really slow. There were hardly any snook at all out there today compared to yesterday. Yesterday we had 25, 30 bites. Today we maybe had 15, so half the bites. But the fish that we did hook for the most part were actually coho. So maybe I am leaving just a little bit too early. Time will tell on that one. Where we found them today was actually the best bites was in the middle of the incoming tide, starting at about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and we ran down towards the church and started right at the church in about 25 feet of water, trolled upstream with the tide, and for the next two and a half hours, it was pretty darn good. And we had to get off the water right about 2 o'clock today, and I got a hunch that they were probably still catching them all the way up until we hit high slack right about now, around 3 o'clock or so. What was working for us was bait or spinners, really didn't matter. And from digging in the dirt, about 35, 36 on line counters, even in 20, 25 feet of water. The reason why is because that surface current is pushing at 4 or 5 miles an hour, so your line's scoped out, so you got a lot of line out on line counter compared to the depth. But we were catching from right about 35, 36 on the counters, all the way up to 20 on the counters, and they were all being bid about equal, so it didn't seem to much matter where in the water column you were, as long as you got in front of a few biters. We marked a ton of fish. There were a lot of them out there. For the number of fish I graphed, I expected more bites, but it just didn't happen. I had a few guys that I knew that were on the Oregon side, and they struggled a little bit, but they marked a ton of fish. So hopefully that wad of coho is starting to show up. We ended the day hooking a fish on my favorite spinner from last year for coho, and I want to show you what that thing looks like after that fish. Let's see if I can get it here. There we go. That thing is just annihilated. This blade here was my best one last year, the candy wrapper, and for whatever reason it just wouldn't go this year. So I knew we were on our last pass, decided to just go ahead and put it out there, and of course that was the last rod to get bit before we came in. So it was nice to end on a high note like that, get one on a blade, and one of my favorites too. But that's pretty much our Buoy 10 report for not only today but for the season. Hopefully I will talk to you guys from up at Bonneville. We'll see you later. Thanks again, everyone. Really appreciate it. Later.